So it's that time of year again, and we're celebrating That Fantasy Chickmas. This year, we're going to look at movies that may or may not be Christmas movies. This can be fantasy or action movies set during Christmas time, or a fantasy movie that covers several different holidays. What exactly makes it a Christmas movie? Today, we'll be looking at Rise of the Guardians. Rise of the Guardians follows Jack Frost as he tries to figure out his why he was made an immortal seasonal ghost, why he was chosen to be a guardian. The Guardians are basically the guardians of childhood and bring joy into the world. All Jack knows is that the elusive man in the moon made him what he was. He just doesn't know why. When the current Guardians, Santa, the Easter Bunny, Sandman, and the Tooth Fairy, have gathered together to see who is going to be the next Guardian, they're all surprised when they find out it's Jack Frost. He's the local troublemaker. They bring Jack in and Santa explains to him what makes Santa a guardian. He tells Jack that at his center, he has eyes full of wonder.
You have big eyes.
Yes! Big eyes, very big, because they are full of wonder. That is my center. It is what I was born with, eyes that have always seen the wonder in everything.
It's what makes him protect children and bring them joy.
This wonder is what I put into the world. And what I protect in children, it is what makes me a guardian.
And now Jack must find his center.
It is my center. What is yours? I don't know.
So the movie is basically about three things. Initiating Jack Frost into the Guardians, Jack trying to find his past so he can know why he is a guardian, and the Guardians fighting Pitch. He's like the gatekeeper of childish nightmares. So first off, there are only two holidays in the Guardians, Christmas and Easter. I'm just now realizing that the only holidays in the Guardians are Christian holidays. Interesting. And I've always had the feeling that the elusive man in the moon was God. He was this omniscient, omnipresent force that gave the Guardians their powers and chose them to be guardians. He also doesn't speak to them directly. It's up to them to interpret his actions and motives. Jack knows the man in the moon made him what he was, but they've never had a single illuminating conversation. Yep, feels like Christian God to me. The other guardians are gatekeepers to childhood experiences. The Tooth Fairy is, of course, about growth. Sandman protects their childish dreams, and Jack Frost encourages childish play during the winter. Now, because of Jack Frost, the movie takes place during the winter, but they also deal with Easter, so maybe late winter, early spring. But the Guardians HQ is at the North Pole, so there is also a Christmas element as well. So overall, very confusing. But what are Christmas movies usually about? Most Christmas movies focus on the spirit of the season, spreading joy, being charitable to your fellow man, granting someone's heart's desire. Not just getting or giving gifts, but granting wishes, sometimes intangible ones. And Rise of the Guardian hits all of those points. The Guardians themselves are all about spreading joy to all children. They are charitable to all children, including the local bully. By bringing joy to her, it changed her whole attitude and outlook. And a wish that is granted in the movie is Jack figuring out who he was before he was Jack Frost. Pitch tried to use Jack's wish to try to control him and was even able to turn the other Guardians against Jack because they believed he helped Pitch in order to get his wish granted. Jack was able to regain their trust and reclaim his past when he sees exactly how he died. He died saving his sister, and he did so in a fun way to keep her from being scared.
One. That's it. 2.
tree.
Jack's a guardian because he always was a guardian. Even before he died, he brought children joy and protected them from harm. So having those major points definitely makes Rise of the Guardian have that Christmas holiday feel. Also, the character of Jack Frost usually appears in Christmas movies.
Merry Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas to you, bud. You know what? I think this is the best Christmas I ever had.
You can feel them in your toes. A shiver and a tear lets you know Jack Frost is here.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Ten Below.
And it was originally released November 21st, 2012, right before Thanksgiving, which places it firmly in the Christmas movie category. So even with the character of the Easter Bunny and a sequence that shows him trying to save his Easter eggs, with the characters of Santa and Jack Frost, the major points that bring to mind the spirit of Christmas, and the fact that it was originally released not long before Christmas, I officially count Rise of the Guardians as a Christmas movie. Do you agree with me that Rise of the Guardians is a Christmas movie? Tell me why or why not in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know the next time I upload or go live.